let us move on to our topic today, which is playing for your country. And we have the distinct honor of having three different analysts here who have represented three different countries in international competition. Prakash, of course, a Davis Cupper for India, Nolzi, a Davis Cupper and five-time Olympian for the Bahamas, and of course Chanda, a Fed Cupper and an Olympian for the United States. Chanda, let me start with you. Just how different was the feeling for you when you played with the red, white, and blue on your back?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tremendous honor, and it's actually different playing Davis Fed Cup versus playing the Olympics. But I know for me in Fed Cup, playing on a team, playing for my country, it was more than just about me and the wins and losses, whether I was upset or happy. It was about the whole team, and that adds some pressure to it. Certainly, Fed Cup weeks were some of the most stressful, but the most rewarding, and you just can't replicate that during tournaments week to week. The Olympics, though, a little bit different because although you're playing for your country, it's still a little bit more of the individual pride. You have to be one of the best players in your country to even make the team. And yet you're still playing kind of for those individual prizes, the individual medals. But stepping out for the Olympics, being surrounded by other great athletes from different sports. I mean, it is a humbling experience, and it's certainly, one of the prides that I've had during the course of my career. And one of the fun memories I have from the Olympics was playing doubles with Venus Williams in 2004 in Greece. So they are tremendous experiences that really make your career in many cases.
It's a couple of things for me. One, I grew up with my father having played so many years of Davis Cup for India. I got to hear all of these legendary stories, and it just kind of gets your juices flowing to just kind of dream maybe one day I could represent the country as well. So to be able to step onto the same court that he had done battle on for the country, it was a feeling that I couldn't really replicate anywhere else. But as far as the competition, in India, Davis Cup is about as special as it gets. Representing your country in that fashion, I mean, everyone gets behind you. So to be able to play in front of that crowd, them banging the drums, it's electric, and you couldn't really replicate that anywhere else.
Yeah, for me, representing your country is the greatest honor. I came from a small country, being the Bahamas, so it was always kind of David against Goliath. We always felt like, it was us against the world. But my most special and treasured memories, regardless of having won Grand Slams and been #1 in the world in doubles, I cherish my memories from Davis Cup the most. And it's not necessarily always about what happens on the weekend. It's during the week, playing cards every night, the camaraderie that builds within a team. And I think you'll see that amongst this list of the top 10. All of these players treasured those moments throughout the week. As Chanda said, I think Olympics was slightly different because it wasn't really around when we were kids. It obviously came in as an exhibition in '88 in Seoul, and the first Olympics that I went to was '92 in Barcelona. So as professional tennis players, we weren't quite really sure where we stood as far as fitting in on the Olympic scene. But as the years went by, it became extremely special to represent your country, but slightly different. I think when you're part of a team playing Davis Cup against another country, I mean, those are the most special moments that I can remember from my career.